Hi there, movie lovers. I'm Renee Brack, and this is Movie Juice, your one-stop shop when it comes to the latest and greatest, exclusive to Extra. First up, the headlines. Viggo Mortensen was the hero king in Lord of the Rings, and he came to Australia to tell me all about playing a Nazi in his new movie called Good. But it's what Viggo said about an Australian star that's big news to us. Cody Smit-McPhee is co-starring with Viggo in The Road, and it's already generating Oscar buzz for next year. Cody won the 07 AFI Young Actors Award for Romulus, My Father. And there was another world-famous Oscar winner on the set of The Road who was amazed at Cody's talent.
I remember when Robert Duvall came to do some scenes with us. He was a couple of days in Pennsylvania with us. And after the first couple of takes, the first scene we did with Cody, and Cody didn't have to do much in that scene, he turned and he says, "Where'd they get the kid? That kid's amazing. How does he know all these things already, you know?" And he is really extraordinary, and I hope that he will have a lot of success coming out of The Road.
Looks like Cody's on the fast track to the top. Now, are you ready for this? Brad Pitt in a romantic comedy with Natalie Portman. I don't know why, but I bet there'll be some good chemistry here. Brad will play a 40-ish photographer, Natalie will play a 20-something New York food critic. Their love life will unfold through a series of personal items sold at an auction. Sounds like a BYO Tissues movie to me. And guess what? It's not often a huge Hollywood movie has its world premiere in Australia, and this one really is huge. Star Trek, the J.J. Abrams mega movie, gets launched at the Sydney Opera House on April 7. How about that? Movie Juice will be beaming something to you from that major event, so stay tuned. Here's what we can look forward to.
We received a distress call.
I've been waiting for this day my whole life. This day of reckoning.
We've got no captain and no first officer to replace him.
Yeah, we do.
Flickerfest is one of the most popular travelling short film festivals Australia has on offer, and it's the only one here that allows qualification for the Oscars. So we've created a series around it, hosted by film buff and celebrated actor Damien Walsh-Howling. For 6 weeks from May 15, you'll see 12 of the best short films from this year's Flickerfest.
I've seen a lot of really great short films here. The consistent quality of Flickerfest is pretty extraordinary.
And every week there's a segment called Director's Toolkit that gives aspiring filmmakers some top tips of the trade.
Look, the most important thing in any film is the script or the idea.
Part of my approach to directing is that casting is the most important thing. One of the, you know, everything's important, but that's critical.
When, at the start of this shot, you have to appear around here.
In some ways it surprises me that I became an actor. I think I was probably more likely at 21 to, be the director.
So, memo to self, May 15, Flickerfest on Movie Extra. Make sure you check it out.
So there it is, there's your 2 cents worth, young director.
Now we'll take a look at Knowing. It stars Nick Cage and Rose Byrne, directed by the Aussie helmer Alex Proyas. It's about a man who opens up a time capsule dug up at his son's elementary school with some chilling predictions inside. Our US reporter Sal Morgan got the goods from the stars.
50 years ago, the students of William Dawes Elementary imagined what the future might hold. Today, we unveiled their legacy.
It's a list of dates. Every major global disaster for the last 50 years in perfect sequence.
Being a father yourself, did you find it quite easy to relate to this role?
Actually, yes. A lot of the reason I chose the movie was because of my own personal life experiences, particularly with my oldest son, Weston, who I dedicated the movie to.
I thought it was a diverse sort of script of lots of different kind of ideas going on, and obviously with Nicholas too, such a huge iconic actor, and it's always fascinating to work with people of that stature as well.
What can you tell us? Something that you found about working with him that kind of surprised you?
He's spontaneous, he's a really spontaneous actor, and you think a scene may go a certain way and actually he'll do something completely different. He's a very organic kind of way of working, which is exciting. You never know what you're going to get.
The next number on the chain predicts that tomorrow, 81 people are going to die in some kind of tragedy.
And this was your second time in Melbourne making a movie, Ghost Rider. You did kind of recently.
Yeah.
What is it that you like about the place so much?
Well, I've had good luck there. I've been able to do some work there that I'm happy with. People are nice, the food's excellent, and it's beautiful. It's close to the water, a lot of sunlight. It's nice.
So it was great. I have friends and family in Melbourne, so it was often you're in pretty far-flung locations on jobs, so it's great to be at home. I was felt so lucky.
I'm sorry, I had to do this for Abby and for Caleb. I'm taking them to the cave.
Stay where you are. I'll be right there.
No, if we go to the caves, we have a chance. You said the sun can't reach that far.
The caves won't save us. Nothing can.
Finally, if you had to put something in a time capsule, what would it be?
I reckon like a journal, I think would be great, just to like reveal all my secrets and then give them to somebody else. It's fantastic.
I mean, I went on record saying I'd put the movie in the time capsule because I thought it would be an experience to see a movie about a time capsule in the future.
And then maybe front page of the newspaper, and then maybe like some McDonald's to see how it had survived that far, you know, because all the preservatives. See if the cheeseburger had actually survived 50 years. Probably would.
This is not a test. This is an emergency broadcast transmission.
To celebrate the release of Knowing, we're giving away 5 luxury weekend escapes in your nearest capital city. The lucky winners will receive 2 nights accommodation in a Medina apartment hotel and breakfast for 2 people served daily. Plus, 50 runners-up will win a double pass to see Knowing in cinemas for free. To enter, go to moviejuice.tv, hit freebies, enter your details and answer this question in 25 words or less. If you knew the end of the world was coming, where would you choose to go and why? The Uninvited is a new scary film just out in cinemas, starring Emily Browning, David Strathairn and Elizabeth Banks. It's a modernisation of the Wicked stepmother story, but more supernatural. It's a tense, engrossing mystery thriller.
Why can't I remember what happened that night?
You lost your mother in the fire. Maybe it's not such a bad thing to forget. Go home. You'll figure it out.
When you first meet her, she's kind of handling the death of her mum, and her dad has kind of moved on.
I assume you saw Dad's new girlfriend. I'm so glad to have you back. I hope it works out so you can stay.
It starts off kind of just a regular kind of dislike and contempt, and it turns into actual suspicion that she's planning something.
Your daughter got it in her mind somehow that your fiancé killed the family she worked for.
Look at this. And so then we start going on this sort of mission to uncover the truth. Pretty little Anna. You're not gonna ruin this for me.
Okay, well that's it for Movie Juice, but there's so much on at the moment. We'll be back with more of it very soon. I'll see you then.